calling them scabs and telling them that they weren't legitimate and just saying, hurtful things.
Picketers are reportedly picking on some employees still required to work during the strike. Good evening, I'm Brian Morton. Teachers wrapped around the district office for day 2 of the strike in Medford, and some say they're trying to intimidate staff trying to get into the building. Newswatch 12's Christy Lewis is live in the newsroom now with more on the problems getting past those picket lines.
Well, the turnout of teachers around the district office today was about the same, but security officers and nearby homeowners say they were much louder than they were on the first day of the strike.
This picket line pass was supposed to get her into work on Friday. A woman contracted with the Education Service District tried using it to get into the building, but she says the teachers still taunted her along the way.
They were picketing, they were doing what they were sent out to do, but they were being disrespectful and calling them names. They were calling them scabs and telling them that they weren't legitimate and just saying, hurtful things.
She says the people calling her these names know her, and that's why she didn't want to go on camera.
I just don't want retribution or any kinds of problems.
Because strike or no strike, she doesn't have a day off.
They understand the teachers and why they're doing what they're doing and respecting that. And so in return, they would just like respect for them to honor their contract and do what they're contracted to do.
She works with special needs children who thrive on consistency and depend on professionals every day.
The job they do is already really difficult with those kids, and so it compounds their stress to have to walk through a picket line and be talked to that way on their way to work.
Meanwhile, surveillance video shows some teachers on strike slowing traffic. Just after 8 a.m., one driver dropping off someone who works at the school got so impatient he hit a picketer with his car. Police cited him for careless driving. But by the afternoon, there were no signs of any trouble.
We have to keep our spirits up, and the community will follow us.
Teachers singing, chanting, and cheering at honking cars driving by, not letting the rain impact the second day of the strike.
And the bargaining teams will meet again tomorrow morning. The session starts at 9 a.m. and could go on for hours. But if they do reach an agreement, there would still be no school for Medford schools on Monday. Live in the newsroom, Christy Lewis, Newswatch 12.